Welcome to the tutorial of SkillGain Academy. Today we will discuss about the basic things, that is statistics, how statistics has an important role in the field of data analytics, how statistics is defined. Let us see the definitions of statistics, the varieties way how we can define statistics. Let us start. So there are basically two definitions. The classical definition says the statistic is the process to infer about the population parameter on the basis of sample statistics. There are some terms: population, parameter, sample statistics. What are those terms? Suppose we are interested in calculating the average income of Indian population. So our population is each and every individual, the total collection of all the individuals of India, Indian citizens. Parameter is the character, what our character of interest. That means what we want to measure. So here the income is our parameter. Now it is not possible to get the data or information from each and every individual. So we have to draw a sample, that is a subset of population from the defined part of India. Then we will calculate the sample average, and that average will represent the income of Indian people, that is the population parameter. To make inference about the population parameter, the measurement we are taking, the observation we are taking, that is called statistics. In plural sense, that is statistics. But in case of data analytics, it has some broader definition. Now statistics is a method of explaining data and find insights from both quantitative and qualitative structured and unstructured data to make decisions. Now here we are using some terms: quantitative, qualitative, structured, unstructured. So many things we are using. So what is quantitative data and what is qualitative data? Quantitative data is those information or those observations which can be measured in numerical terms. That is, it has some values like height, weight, income, number of individuals in a family, like that, etc., etc. And what is qualitative? It is the measurement of categorical values. This is a level, like whether a product is good or bad, or whether we are giving some rating, average, below average, like that. And why we are mentioning structured and unstructured here? Structured data means it is arranged in a proper way for further analysis. But in real life, we will get unstructured data from everywhere. So first of all, we have to make those data structured, and after that, we can analyze it, find the insights, and from that insights, we can make our decision. That means business recommendations we can give. And on the basis of those insights, we have to take or strategize our decisions. Now statistics become the backbone of analytics. Why? There are some basic reasons why the subject has become so much important. Let us see. So massive data production brought on by technological advances, internet revolution, social networks, etc. Every second, in every POS, every transaction, massive data has been produced. So we are having plethora of data, plethora of information in our finger points. So we have to use it. To use those information, statistics are required. Next is better data insight and visualization help organization build good business plan. If you get the insight in a better way, visualization, it always says visualization give you comparative study among all the features. So it helps the organization to see what are the important features, what features is not important in their production or services. Another point is more data processing is feasible now. The faster processor and sophisticated algorithms enables a massive data process little bit time, that it becomes very quick, and now massive data processing is feasible very much. Next is the capacity to use parallel computing and cloud computing to store and modify enormous volume of data. Previously, we used to use single system, single computing system. Now we can use parallel computing. We can segregate those data and give it to separate system to calculate separately. And after that, we can amalgamate all those things. This is how the big data is handled. Now the big data, this term is we are using very frequently. What is big data? Big data is nothing but when the size of the data set is so big, that is, it puts a strain on the system software and hardware. It challenges your system. In one word, you can say that is big data. Details we'll discuss afterwards. Now, let us see what are the 4 pillars of business analysis. There are some steps, one by one. There are some pillars on which the business analysis is based. The first is descriptive statistics. What does it mean? So from the data we have gathered, we first take out the central tendency, that is the central values, their average values, the mean, median, mode to be precise. The measurement we are not discussing now elaborately, that we will take it in other videos. Another is dispersion, how the data or information is dispersed, what is the range, what is the minimum value, maximum value. All those things we can get from the descriptive statistics. The next is diagnostic statistics. What does it mean? When you are getting the basic information, then we analyze the data, we make some assumptions, we prepare some hypotheses and test those, whether those are correct or not, whether our assumptions is running well or not. What does assumption mean? Assumption means we're putting the situation in the ideal condition. In ideal condition, how our model, whatever we will build, how our decision, what it will run in the ideal condition. That is called diagnostic test. Here, we are taking or we are getting the important features. We are deleting unimportant features which are not required at all. After that, so in that process, actually basically we are manipulating our data in various ways. So after completion of that, we are coming to predictive statistics. What does it mean? So we can make prediction in 2 ways. One is prediction, one is forecast. Forecast means it is time bound data. In some future time point, what will happen? That is forecast. And prediction, there are numerical prediction and there is classification prediction. Numerical prediction means when we are predict some numerical values in future days. That is one part of forecast. And classification means we are predicting the level, whether with the symptoms the patient is a cancer patient or not, like that, or with the condition of the soil or moisture or climatic condition, what crops should be harvested, like that. And the last of all, prescriptive statistics. That is, we are prescribing. Predictive statistics, we are building models to predict our future, and prescriptive statistics means if our prediction is not performing that well, then what should be done? That is prescriptive statistics. That means business recommendations we are giving. That is the 4 pillars of business analysis: descriptive statistics, diagnostic statistics, predictive statistics, and prescriptive statistics. But basically, this diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive statistics all together is called inferential statistics. Basically, if you think the data analysis is like, just think like a doctor. When you are going to a doctor with some problem, what the doctor is doing, at first he is gathering the information, what you are suffering from, what are the symptoms, whether you are having any medical test earlier. So he is basically gathering information. That is your descriptive statistics. From that, the doctor is getting the basic information what he requires. Then he is diagnosed. That means then he is telling you to undergo some medical test like blood test, urea test, sugar test. So from that, the doctor is diagnosing your problem. So this is the next step. Then third, after the diagnosis, thoroughly, after checking all the information, he is or she is giving you, predicting the disease, why you are suffering, that cause, that root cause, the doctor is giving you or telling you. And what is prescriptive? After that, the doctor is giving you a prescription for the remedies. Why prescription is he or she is giving? After prediction that is required, so that that will be healed, that cannot harm you further. So this is in a nutshell all the pillars and all the ways how the data analysis stands today. Let us start our journey towards logical conclusion. Here we have told about the subject statistics and how it influences the data analytics today. What are the measurements required? How the measurements are affecting the analysis? And what are the things we are getting from those insights? And how we'll do the recommendations, how we'll build the models? All those things we will discuss one by one in our forthcoming videos. Thank you.